So my scene is Act 2, Scene 2, and it is the infamous balcony scene. It is when Romeo and Juliet finally come together again after Juliet's party, and they're professing their love to one another for the first time after that. I'm playing Romeo, which you probably can tell, and his personality in this is kind of like stalkerish, because he's kind of sitting and like watching Juliet like talk about him. And he is like really excited and anxious because he wants to tell her how much he loves her, and she wants to tell him how much she loves him, but like they haven't gotten the chance to tell that to each other, even though they did meet that night. Yeah, that's all I got, so thank you. I hope you enjoy.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's a Montague? It is nor hand nor foot, nor arm nor face. Oh, be some other name belonging to a man. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes. Without that title, Romeo, doff thy name. And for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I will be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou, that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name. I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have yet not drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place deaf, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I overperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords. I look thou but sweet. Am I proof against their enmity?
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate, than death prorogued, waiting of thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou out this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the far sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Hi, welcome to the show. Nice to meet you.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Love the outfit. You look so nice.
Thank you, so do you.
So tell me about your scene in Romeo and Juliet.
Well, I play the role of Romeo, and this scene is a very important scene out of the book because it is the infamous balcony scene when Romeo and Juliet profess their love to one another.
And did you pick these lines for any specific reason?
Well, yes, because these are my favorite lines in the book, and it just feels really easy to like speak and get out because of how much emotion is put into it.
Yes, I agree. It's very beautiful. So why does this scene matter?
I think this is a very important scene because it shows Romeo and Juliet's first interaction after the party and how they first met. And it shows how much Romeo and Juliet want to be together even though they're not supposed to be together.
So are these lines easy or hard to memorize?
I think they're easy to memorize because they're in blank verse. Mm-hmm. And also it has a lot of like literary devices like imagery and symbolism.
What emotions do you think Romeo is feeling in these lines?
I think he's feeling really anxious and happy because he is finally getting to see his love, and for the first time after the party and when no one's around them.
So why did you dress the way you did?
Well, as you can see, I'm not a guy, I'm a girl, so I had to dress up in some way to fool people into thinking that it was kind of a guy like Romeo.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.